make sure to. I mean, most likely the judge is gonna ask if you waive his right or not.
Yeah, it should be fine. He's just gonna give him a little speech. Probably doesn't look good that he's not here though. This guy.
I mean, it's all right. My witness also is not gonna come.
Oh,
Something
jeez.
came up and yeah.
I'm starting to understand why there's no court cases anytime.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I don't know. For the other case I'm on, the Garbanzo one, I can understand it because it has moved 3 times. But this one, it hasn't really moved at all, you know. It was pretty. So I don't know. It just like last minute circumstances.
Right, right.
It is what it is, I guess. You just present evidence and.
Oh, hello, my friend.
Oh, hello. How are you?
Kendall was just telling me no client, no crime, and we're free to go.
Oh, he
Yeah.
was? That's great. Yeah, no, that was fun.
Mr. Prosecutor.
Oh, that's me, I think. Question mark?
You think? Possibly?
Were you frisked when you came in?
Of course not. I live here.
Stick your hands down his pants, and I
Yeah,
bet
actually,
you feel
he
nice.
set up a cot right under this bench here.
Mhm.
And
I found it there.
Do you mind if I frisk you?
No, I don't mind.
Thank you, thank you.
McLaughlin did a maze bank real quick, and I frisked you as well.
Yeah, this is the firearm is Vance. I don't know how it got in my
They
pocket.
are on it. But the locker is up in Sandy, so it's gonna be a hot minute.
Holy shit!
Up in Sandy. They're doing
That's what I was told.
It was a BCSO, I guess. They're trying to get the. Yeah, that I'm pretty. It was the sheriff, right?
The
fuck if
Tyler,
I
you
know.
frisked when you came in?
It was a
Booker?
trooper, I think.
Oh,
yeah.
You were
Booker's
frisked, right?
tied up?
Yeah, he's a SASP.
I do have a firearm on me.
Oh shit, armed and
Uh-oh.
dangerous.
Uh-oh.
It's permitted.
Uh-oh.
The DA lets all court staff outside of PD and law.
Judge, you gotta be careful. She's armed.
She is armed and dangerous.
I very much am.
Look, if
Gail!
it helps, I
Thank you,
just ran
Mr.
past
Gale.
every single BPS and cop without getting talked to at all,
They're good.
so I win.
I need
It's
my.
because
I need
of
my.
the.
Please,
Yeah, it's
thank you.
because of the outfit.
Thank you.
You look like you belong here.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, we can just get some duct tape, put it over that logo, and he'll look just like us all. I mean, the shoes might be a little much, but
Sorry to make that request of you.
well, they're just not very court appropriate, Gail.
Yeah, who coordinated that outfit for you? What's going on?
I just want to make sure that I'm seen when the lights go out.
Yeah.
I think the hair does that.
Whoa. Yeah, just
The judge is already there chilling, no?
Yeah, I know. He's already chilling out.
Is Mr. Blackwell or Mr. Cupbone or Miss Voss, any of them coming?
No, I mean they'll give us shit about PTO, but we're here when it matters.
That's right.
That's crazy.
Let me see if she's in.
She is not getting back to me.
Yeah, she's not
A
in.
waiver. That is not good.
Oh, we may have to postpone.
Maybe.
That's crazy. Won't
Oh
happen
my
again.
goodness. I'm getting muffins and what else did I get?
Oh, thank you. Hey, do me a favor real quick. Say the word Rosario.
Rosario.
Okay, hi Natalia. Gotta check.
Let me get myself in order here.
Oh.
Yeah, that works.
Your Honor, should we approach the...
my voice is actually going away.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, let's go, let's go.
I can hear you, Mr. David.
Get up to the judge.
Greetings. How are you?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Perfect, perfect. For the state, we have to inform you that our witness is not gonna be able to come. Some circumstances are not allowing him
Magnus,
to join us.
my tonsils are killing me.
Got you.
I might got COVID in head.
And then on the defense side, Your Honor, our client had something go on in head that was a little urgent. It's just developed about 15 minutes ago, so he is not going to be here, and I don't have a waiver signed.
Do you guys want to continue this? We can move.
Yeah, I don't mind. Do you perhaps want to talk about any like last minute plea offers or anything?
Yeah, I mean, if you guys come up with something, if you spoke to your client and he's willing to make a plea agreement, I'm fine with that. If that's what you guys want to do.
No plea deal.
With the client already declining a plea agreement, Your Honor, and me not being able to contact him because of his in-head situation, I wouldn't be able to.
Okay, I mean, I didn't know if you had something in mind, you know, if you had a bottom
Yeah,
line.
we could dismiss everything. That'll work.
Yeah, dismiss it all.
Yeah, that would be pretty good, but I need to get paid too, you know.
All right, everything's dismissed. Have a great day. Thanks
There
for
we
coming
go.
out.
How we doing?
Hey,
Judgment.
corruption.
Could you just say it again?
Corruption.
It's all right.
You guys have the check, right? I just need that check.
Yeah, man. Yeah, no problem. It's in the mail.
Corruption.
In the mail, like
You were the one that said you needed to be paid. I have that on tape too.
Hey.
Need to get paid by the government, not by.
That's not what you said though. You said you're willing to let the case go. You just got to get paid.
Money is money, okay? I have developed a dangerous addiction in gamble, okay? And I'm not talking about this gamble over here. I'm not...
oh, that's disappointing.
That's it.
Oh, well.
It's good you clarified. I was gonna start getting
Yeah,
expert
you're
communication
honored by
all over you.
Yeah, by all means, while I do enjoy your presence, I would highly prefer to not be around here more than needed.
I'm gonna have to agree with him.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Let me know in the case file if you guys. We can do this again tomorrow. I do have a couple other things on the docket tomorrow, possibly.
Oh no, I will
have
have to
another
do it
trial
today.
tomorrow.
Yeah, I will have to do
We
it
wouldn't
today.
be
I'm
able to do
piled
it
up
forever.
after
Tomorrow
that.
is not gonna be good for me.
Did
Yeah, I have too much going on.
Did Mr. Mean
Many
say a
cases,
couple hours or no?
Yes, he said a couple hours, but with with
I mean,
this guy's situation, I don't wanna.
I mean,
that seems a little unreasonable.
Yeah, I won't be around in a couple hours.
if I may, Your Honor, we can proceed with the trial, and if by the end of it he hasn't signed any waiver, then it will be, you know, up to your judgment.
Yeah,
And he's had
whatever you
multiple
guys
days.
decide, I'll let you decide what you would like to do. The ball's in your guys' court. If you guys want to take a minute and talk it over, and we can continue it for next
Do you
weekend,
plan
if that
to
would be
have
better.
him as a
Or-
witness or no?
No, he was not going on the stand.
Okay, then it's fine to continue.
Yeah, I'm fine with that as well. Are you going to be good to go without your witness, Mr. Kandor?
It is what it is, not my first rodeo.
Understood.
That is very true.
All right. If everybody's good, we can go ahead and proceed.
I'm waiting for a firearm. I don't know if it's still here.
It's on the way. It's not here yet, though. I had to go.
You could just
upstairs
borrow
to
his
get it.
gun.
Yeah, we can use his.
May I?
You're registered,
Apparently,
right?
she's armed and dangerous. You know.
She
use
is
it.
very armed and dangerous.
All right. I mean, we can start, and I mean, the bailiff is on the way, or someone else is on the way.
The bailiff's
Oh
on
no,
my
the
way.
bailiff is here.
I
Okay.
think he's behind us.
Yeah.
She's looking at me very.
Just one of the bailiffs.
very
is on the
sensually.
way to live.
Okay. Then we are okay to start
All right.
from. the
All
statement.
righty. Oh, what a beautiful audience! It's great.
Miss Korvashki,
Yes.
can you confirm it was locker 1T
Yeah, this doesn't
Number
work.
20?
44453?
Yeah, Mr. Miller, you have to
That
pull
is
your
correct.
finest lawn chair.
Okay, the Sandy lockers.
What about
are-
this other one?
They only go up to 18, so he's headed to Polito, I guess, to look for it.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, I don't. That's all I could see from what I was shown.
It's fine. It's fine. Just don't make him go to Palito. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Just yeah. Forget it.
Is this a defense versus prosecutor kind of joke that I'm not getting?
There I am.
Yeah.
Can't get a queso.
I believe.
All right, so let me ask you a question. I'm whispering. If we're gonna proceed with all this stuff and you don't have the waiver,
I always forget where Polito's.
let's say it doesn't go our way.
Redeem this trial if the judge rules
That's what I was thinking too. Okay, yeah, we're on the same page. That's right. Gonna get a mistrial if
All right.
if it doesn't go our way.
Everybody's good to go then.
Yes, Your Honor.
Everything good from the state, Your Honor.
All right. This court will now be in session. This is going to be the case of the state versus Mean, case number 44453, charged with attempted murder of a civilian, reckless evading, criminal possession of a weapon class B. For the state, we have Assistant District Attorney Kendar Polion, and for the defense, we'll have Sterling Vance as well as his co-counsel. We'll go ahead and
He
start
doesn't
with
know
the
my name.
statements. State, you may proceed.
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, on the night of January 9th, chaos ruled the streets near Postal 667.
Chaos ruled the
Gunfire
streets.
echoed through the area. Multiple groups were shooting. Civilians were running for cover. Law enforcement rushed in, not knowing who will be hit next or whether they will make it back home that night. In the middle of that chaos, officers witnessed a vehicle driven by the defendant, Rex Min, pass directly through the active gunfire. He could have left, he could have driven away from the danger. Instead, he circled the block. Then he came back. When that vehicle returned, shots were fired from it towards civilians, people who were already trapped in a nightmare they never to be part of. At that moment, officers were forced to make split-second decisions to
That's
stop
pretty
that
good.
deadly threat. They pursued the defendant as he fled through public streets, endangering everyone around him. Officers fired at the vehicle to stop that was happening, not to punish, but to protect lives. The pursuit ended only after the vehicle was disabled and the defendant was shot. He survived, others easily might not have. After receiving medical treatment, the defendant was arrested and advised of his rights. While being transported, he was asked a simple question: whether the vehicle involved was his. His answer was a yes. A search of the defendant revealed something even more alarming: a firearm device designed
I'm
not
a lawyer.
for
I'm in
defense,
court.
but for
I'm a real lawyer.
injuries. The record
Objection.
confirmed that the evidence already suggested
I'm holding you in
Rex
contempt.
Min was not
I'm holding
legally
you in
allowed to
non-consensual
possess
contempt.
such a firearm at all. This case is not about confusion. It is not about being in the wrong
He
place
talks like
at
a
the wrong
faggot. His
time.
shit's all
This
retarded.
case is about choices. The choice to return to an active gunfire. The choice to open fire towards civilians. The choice to flee rather than stop. The choice to carry an illegal firearm in a public space
No.
already soaked in danger. The law exists to draw a line that protects innocent people when
I'm trying
someone
to pay attention,
decides their
okay?
action doesn't matter. On January 9th, that line was crossed. At the end of this trial, you will be asked to return a verdict that speaks not only to what happened that night, but to the value we place on human life, public safety, and
Listen to his voice.
accountability.
What's
The
his
evidence
accent?
will show that a just verdict is the only verdict. Thank you.
Oh, he's done talking. I was going to
Thank
ask you what
you,
his
Mr.
accent
Polion.
was.
Mr. Vance, do you have an opening statement?
Oh, now Vance is going.
We do, Your Honor. Can I approach the well?
Yeah, that's fine.
Well. Oh.
Your Honor, this case arises out of a chaotic, fast-moving police response to an active gunfight in the early morning hours of January 9th, 2026. At approximately 12 a.m. Eastern,
long as you're
multiple
naked.
law enforcement agencies responded to reports of shots fired at an intersection of North Rockford
Yes.
Drive and Boulevard Del Perro.
Like that.
When officers arrive, they encounter multiple
trying to
individuals
listen to the
actively
details of the
exchanging
case.
in gunfire towards each other.
I care.
This is not
It's my
a
case.
single shooter scene. This is not a controlled environment.
Go
It is
away.
confusion, movement,
I love
noise,
you.
and danger in every direction.
I love
My
you.
client is not one of those individuals
No, he didn't.
engaged in that gunfight. He is one block away at a
Yeah.
parallel intersection when gunfire erupts again after a brief lull. Within seconds, police gunfire is redirected towards his vehicle. Moments later, shots are coming from not only officers, but from civilians in the middle of the incident. My client flees, he is pursued, he is fired upon mid-pursuit, he is eventually pit
Love
maneuvered,
you.
surrounded, and shot to a state of incapacitation after his vehicle is stopped by law enforcement.
Come right in the middle of this trial.
From that chaos, the state has charged him with attempted murder,
Doesn't matter.
reckless evasion, and weapon possession charges. Now, Your Honor, let's briefly tell the story from the perspective not conveyed by a body cam, but the human one.
Ignoring.
Imagine it's the middle of the night, gunfire is echoing through the streets, police are returning fire, you hear shots close, then closer. You don't know who is shooting or why. Suddenly bullets are striking around you, your car is being fired upon. You don't hear commands, you don't see a suspect being identified, you don't know only but one thing. You are in the open and are under fire. So you do the most instinctive thing a human can do. You get out of the kill zone. That decision, made in seconds, is the decision the state now asks this court weeks later to interpret from the courtroom chair. Now let's return to the facts, because this case must be decided on evidence, not impressions.
Snow.
The evidence will show a 10-second gap in gunfire at the original scene. When shots resume, officers do not have visual confirmation on who is firing. One officer hears gunfire from a direction but cannot see the shooter. Another officer is a block away and never sees my client fire a weapon. No muzzle flash, no weapon in hand. What the evidence will show is as important. There are no recovered shell casings tying my client to the alleged shooting. There was no positive gunshot residue test. There is not even a named victim. There is no ballistic match between the firearm recovered later and the projectile at the scene. There is no clear video evidence of my client firing a weapon at anyone. Instead, the state will ask the court to rely on sound, direction, interpretation to freeze frames, zoom in, and speculate on what might have been in a chaotic, active firefight. This case is not about what the officers believed in a moment of danger. It is about what the evidence can reliably prove after the danger has passed. At the end of this trial, the evidence will show that this was a multi-shooter scene, that my client was never visually confirmed as a shooter, and that his flight occurred after gunfire was directed at him, not before. The law requires, beyond a reasonable doubt, no assumptions, no interpretations, and no conclusions drawn backwards from a tragic and confusing event. When the evidence is heard, the gaps in the state's case will not be small. They will be unavoidable. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Vance. Mr. Apollyon, you can go ahead and...
Your phone is stuck in your hand.
Yes, Your Honor. Since we don't have a witness to introduce the evidence, then would just like one by one being displayed.
Yeah, if you want to present your evidence, and you could narrate as you need to.
All right, Your Honor. If we may have the very first body cam. All right. Let's go again from the beginning.
I can't see it.
Hey, can you watch in the stage?
It's not letting me watch it. Stuck
if
in
we
loading.
Can't watch either.
replay the few seconds of the gunfire.
Yeah, I can't see it at all.
If you may pause here. I will implore everyone in court to pay close attention towards the vehicle in black. You can continue. All right. If you may stop. In that footage, we witnessed
Objection
clear lines
testifying.
of fire coming through all
Objection
the same center.
testifying.
Just describe what you're
Yeah,
saying.
it's a narration of what you're saying is what you asked, Your Honor.
Yep. Since we don't have the witness here to describe it, and you guys agreed to continue with the trial, he's gonna have to kind of narrate what's going on a little bit. And I understand he can't testify to anything, but he can describe what the state's position is on the video. Does that make sense?
Understood, Your Honor.
Okay. Go ahead, Mr. Apollyon.
I can't see the stream.
In that footage, we saw
It just keeps loading for me.
lines coming or going towards the vehicle. What we noticed, though, is that
See?
all
Nothing.
shots were all having the same center, which was the
Oh, shit.
driver's seat. We also clearly all heard the direction of the gunshots. There was no other individual
Nothing.
in that area that could possibly
Objection, Your Honor. That is completely speculative. He has no idea if there was anyone else in that area.
I want to see the
What
video.
area exactly are we talking
in
about?
the middle of the street.
Okay. I mean, if you go in the video and you look at, say, like the 4-second mark, you can see several individuals running down the street there. And then as the trooper comes around the corner, at about the 7-second mark, you see a gentleman getting
It's
in
kind
a
of
white
annoying.
vehicle. So are you guys not seeing that, or?
Is
Yes,
that the
Your Honor.
direct?
That's the victim.
Okay.
Can't
just
see
wanna
the
make sure I'm
video at
looking
all,
at the
so I don't know.
right video, because I'm not able to see what the clerk is posting, so I'm trying to
Neither am I, Your Honor.
Yeah, we can't see it.
The clerk is showing near around 9-second mark.
Okay. Yeah, right
There-
at 9 seconds,
there it is.
Gentleman. Looks like he's getting into a white vehicle there. Is that where we're at? You got the gentleman laying on the sidewalk, and then you see the black car parked down the street.
Wrong one.
Is that where you guys are at?
Yes, yes, Your Honor. I'm talking about that direction.
Okay. And then Mr. Vance, your objection was that it was speculation that there was people in the area?
Well, no, Your Honor. He said that no one was present at the scene. There's just no way for him to know that. That's completely speculative. There was multiple people involved with this scene, and
I said on
multiple
that
people that lost
area where
visuals. There's a
the-
red car behind him, so there's other people involved with this.
Sure. I agree. Okay. Mr. Kenda, and you're saying there was no other people, or where were you saying there was no people at?
in the middle of the street, in that area where the sound was coming from.
Okay, so you're saying farther down the street. Like
Yeah,
past where the black car is. Is that what you mean?
yeah,
I
we
mean,
can replay the footage. The sound is not too far. The sound is not too close. You see the vehicle. This is the vehicle in question, the red one, remaining still unharmed. No
at the
broken
traffic
windshield,
light there.
nothing. Yeah,
Got you. Okay.
yeah. There is
Okay.
no touch in the windshield. There is no person leaning out of it shooting. Couldn't have been the red car.
Okay.
But
I think what Mr. Vance is alluding to is, there's behind the black car where it's parked at. There's a street there, and there's also a street across for him. So, as long as we're not saying there's nobody there, because obviously we don't have that vantage point, so we can only go by what's directly in front of us in the video here.
yeah, we're gonna introduce more evidence that are gonna put a clear picture. I'm just talking about this specific footage.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, go ahead and continue.
Hearing it twice. I don't want to
If
hear
we
it.
may introduce the second
There it
footage,
is.
unless the defense has anything to say about this.
Do you have
Mr.
an exhibit number?
It's the very first one, the one we just saw.
Very
So
first
this would
one?
be, yeah, it's
Hey, that's me.
it's going to be. It looks like at the very beginning, I think it's 218 on the roof of the state patrol vehicle, and it looks like it's kind of going up a hill.
No objection to that, Your Honor. You can go ahead.
Okay. All right. Let's go ahead, Mr. Apollyon. We'll move on to the second video here.
The second is the very first one you see. Yeah, that one.
Oof. Damn. What? Dude.
All right. If you pay close attention, you will notice that the defense vehicle was missing the passenger door. But it was also the side of the vehicle that was facing towards the victim in the initial scene. We also paid close attention to the driving in both the previous and current video of the defendant.
Okay. I was video, Mr. Vance. Were you guys able to watch that video as well?
We were.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Apollyon, you want to continue?
Nothing further for this evidence. If we may continue to the next one.
Is this gonna be the one? Looks like they're in Pillbox Medical Center.
It's in Trooper Station.
Is it okay?
I turned the shit off.
Gotcha.
Why does it
Okay.
keep making so much noise? Got the gun. Got the bullets. Everything else is garbage. Hey, he's got al dentes. I swear to God, man. This Discord boop is pissing me off. It better not be mine.
In
All
that,
right, Go ahead. I'm sorry. I was able to watch the video. Mr. Vance, were you able to watch that?
We were.
All right, go ahead, Mr. Apollyon.
in that footage, we saw that he was clearly read his right, that he was clearly asked the question if that vehicle belongs to him. He
Yeah.
clearly said yes, that he understands his right, and yes, that he owns that vehicle.
True.
We also saw the standard procedure of inventory checking during booking. During that booking process, we did find a firearm. And as you also heard, another trooper was tasked with identifying the defendant by using a fingerprint, which he also admitted that it should be on the database through previous criminal history.
Okie dokie.
Did we lose somebody?
I think it was an officer. I'm not sure.
Okay, gotcha.
He had bubbed.
Yep. All right. You're good to proceed, Mr. Apollyon.
If the defense has anything to state,
Not at this time, Your Honor.
then we will be good with that evidence. If we may introduce the following ones. This is the license plate of the vehicle that was taken. If you may proceed to the next one.
It's a lot of.
This is the registration, showing that this license plate, that vehicle is indeed registered to the defendant, as he also stated himself. If you may proceed. This is the firearm that was taken from the defendant during the booking. If you may proceed. This is the fingerprint that was collected during his booking process. It was used to identify him. If you may proceed. This is the defendant's MTT profile. In there we see that he does not have a valid weapon license. He is not allowed by law to carry a firearm. And we also positively see that
Weapon license revoked.
Fingerprint does indeed belongs to Rex Min and no other individual. I don't know if the defense has anything to state about those evidence.
Not at this time.
I'm hoping that he's just piling all these up.
All right, you may continue.
Right. And lastly, I would like to introduce the last footage.
This is the one that we watched together. Okay. With his fucking soundtrack kill music. He took that guy down. Another one down. Fuck that guy up. That's not our guy. Look at that, dude. No, there's the black car. That was our guy. Blue and white. More shots. See, he's hearing the shots. It's coming. He thinks it's coming from that car, but from this angle, you can't see the shots.
All right, Your Honor.
I was able to watch the video in its entirety. Mr. Vance, were you able to as well?
We were, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Apollyon, if you want to go ahead.
If we may forward a few seconds, we will see that the officers arrived in a pretty chaotic scene. It's clear that there is gunfire across through all this lane. I want you to continue further down, and I want you to pay attention to one specific vehicle. Here you will see gunshot firing issuing, then another across the street where we previously saw the white vehicle parked.
That guy goes down. The soundtrack is crazy, dude. Okay.
Just let me know where you're at, like time-wise.
Now, if you may stop at 040, pretty much. We see a vehicle, black in color, Mitsubishi, coming into question. That vehicle goes through that heavy gunfire area, turns right, goes all the way up, and at the gas station, he clearly is seen making another right, circling around the block. That vehicle is the same as the defendant's, as we're gonna see further down.
Objection, speculation.
So yeah, once the car makes the right-hand turn, it would only be speculation of to where the vehicle went. So you just can't use that without knowing facts.
For certain.
So once that car made a right-hand turn, you don't know where it went. So we'll scratch that, and then if you want to reword it, you can reword it.
Okay.
Another similar looking vehicle comes around the corner. How would you do that?
All right, if we may go back again to 040. All right. So pay close attention to that vehicle as it turns and heading up on the road.
I think he does make it right. I think he's right. I mean, I know he does, but he just made the right. I saw it. He's not smart enough to call it out. I saw it. Not gonna help him. It's not how court works. See, now this car's here.
Perfect. If you may pause. Forward it and now move it back to point 40 again. All right, so as we seen from the body cam and the time it takes, right before, if you go a tiny bit back on the footage. Play it a few seconds until the car appears. Right there. Just a bit before it turns.
Oh, he's gonna say the car with no door.
Not so back. Just before it turns. As it comes into.
There,
Right
there.
Again, a few seconds back, if you may.
Release. Pause.
Right
Pause.
there.
Yep. Okay.
As you clearly see, we see a vehicle with a visible turbo on the hood.
I don't know about clear.
Specific set of spoilers.
It's very blurry.
And I want you to pay really, really good attention to this and keep this in mind. Now, if you please let it go forward. Here, if you may pause. A few more seconds forward. There you go. Stop. As we clearly see, there is another vehicle with the same exact color, same exact visible turbo, same exact spoiler, completely matching the initial scene.
It's the same car. We're
vehicle.
not getting away with this one.
The amount it takes to take that turn on the gas station and show up later in that cross section, that intersection, it's not beyond means of possibility. So I would like you to keep that in mind, that based on the facts, there is an extremely high chance that vehicle is also the same as we saw earlier turning.
All right. And then, do you have any more evidence to present?
I know that this time.
All right. Mr. Vance?
Defense rest, Your Honor.
Wow, Vance, what are you doing?
Okay. Do you have any closing statements, Mr. Polyon?
Yes, Your Honor. Right. Your Honor, at the beginning of this trial, I told you this case was about choices. Now, after seeing the evidence and watching the body-worn camera footage, those choices are no longer abstract. They are pretty clear. They are deliberate and they're proven. You watched the first body cam video, you saw the defendant's vehicle pull into the middle of the street, you heard the gunfire, not scattered, not random, but everything originated from one place. Separate lines of fire aimed at different areas, all traced back into the same vehicle, into the same driver's seat. That matters because it tells you who was shooting, where the shots came from, and that this was not accidental. Someone doesn't stop a vehicle in an active gunfire and fire repeatedly from the driver's seat by mistake. Then you watch the pursuit. You saw law enforcement attempt to stop the defendant. You saw him flee recklessly through public streets. You saw officers forced to take action to end the threat, not out of anger, not out of punishment, but because the danger had not stopped. That pursuit ended only when the defendant was pitted out and shot, and still the evidence did not stop there. You then saw another body cam, calm, controlled, procedural. A trooper reached the defendant's rights, no coercion, no confusion. Then he was asked a simple question, whether that vehicle was his. The defendant answered with a yes, sir. That admission matters. The search that followed matters because during that search, officers found a firearm, one that the defendant was not licensed to possess. and fingerprint evidence confirmed that the license plate and vehicle registration already showed this vehicle does in fact belong to Rex Min. The shooter was Rex Min. The fingerprint said, the registry says, the defendant said he was there, and finally you saw the body cam of another officer, an independent witness who watched the defendant drive into the gunfire zone, turn around the block, return, and then
Yeah, he's kind of
fire
fucked.
towards a civilian before fleeing. That final piece completes the picture. This was not confusion in chaos. This was not
I
being
think we're
caught
going for
in
a
the wrong
dismissal, though.
place at the wrong time.
Or a
This was
mistrial.
not self-defense. This was a decision to come back, a decision to stop, a decision to fire, a decision to flee, and a decision to carry an illegal firearm while doing it. The law does not require that a civilian must die for an attempted murder to be proven. It requires intent and action towards that result. We all saw both repeatedly. When you deliberate, you are not being asked to speculate. You're being asked to weigh evidence that is consistent, corroborated, and undeniable. Body cam footage, physical evidence, fingerprints, records. The law exists to protect innocent people from exactly those kind of people, this kind of contact. And justice requires accountability when that line is crossed. On behalf of the
Kendar's
state,
chat
I ask you
GPT's
to
working
return
overtime
verdicts
today.
of guilty on all charges because the evidence demands it and because the public's safety depends on it. Thank you.
All right, Vance, come on.
Thank you, Mr. Apollyon. Mr. Vance, do you have a closing statement you'd like to wish to make at this time?
I'd like to wish.
I do, Your Honor. Permission to enter the well.
Absolutely.
Why does he always want to go up there? Is it for the stream? It's got to be for the stream.
Your Honor, we began this case with a single question. What can the state prove beyond a reasonable doubt? That is the only question that matters in this courtroom because criminal conviction is not a guess. It's not a belief. It's not a story we tell ourselves after the fact to make sense of chaos. A conviction is proof. And the state cannot prove in its case, but rather give assumptions. The state wants you to accept a narrative that requires you to do something the law does not allow. They want you to infer that my client fired an They want you to infer my client fired at the alleged victim. They want you to infer it from sound. They want you to infer it from direction. They want you to infer it from blurry pixels on a body-worn camera that was 1 block away and obstructed by the environment. And they want you to do it despite
but he
the
didn't
fact
call that into
there are
question
no
during the
casings recovered
case.
at the scene. There was no GSR recovered on my client.
Right.
There is no ballistic link between the firearm recovered and any projectile at the incident. And there is no identified victim. There is no name, no witness, no victim statement.
Why
There
didn't he
is
do
no
this
clear
during
footage
presentation
that
of
showed
evidence?
My client firing a weapon. Not one of those facts is a small hole. They are gaping, fatal holes that are filled with interpretations by the state. You saw the footage. You saw the chaos. What the state is asking you to do is turn noise and speculation into proof. They are asking you to say, even though we don't have casings, we don't have a victim, we don't have a gun linked, we don't have positive GSR tests, we will convict anyway. That is not proof. That is faith. And the law does not allow convictions based on faith. The officer who was 1 block away was wearing sunglasses. He was inside a vehicle. He was watching through the distance and through the chaos of an active firefight. He did not see my client fire a weapon. He did not see a muzzle flash. He did not see any shell casings eject. He did not see my client in a position to fire. And the state's attempt to enhance the footage in hindsight does not create evidence that was never there. You cannot build a conviction out of what might be possible on a camera if you look hard enough. Because if you can, every case becomes a case of interpretation. And interpretation is not proof. In the middle of a multi-shooter firefight, the state is asking you to identify a shooter. Law enforcement heard gunfire. Law enforcement heard shots from a direction. Law enforcement saw a vehicle, but hearing shots does not identify a shooter. The state wants you to accept a conclusion that the evidence does not support. That my client was the shooter, but the evidence does not prove it. Your Honor, this is where the law matters the most. If the state can convict this record, then what have we done? We have lowered the burden of proof. We have said, in a chaotic incident, when police are shooting and someone flees, and we don't have a victim, we don't have casings, we don't have a gun linked to the incident, and we don't have a positive GSR test, it's still enough to convict. That is not what beyond a reasonable doubt means. That is not what our system is built on. If you convict my client today, you are not just deciding this case, you are setting a precedent. If you're near a shooting and you flee, you will be convicted as the shooter. That is a dangerous rule. It would give the state
That's
permission to
wild
convict
framing.
people based on
That's crazy.
proximity and not proof. And that is not the law. Of all the things at risk today, Your Honor, the loss of an objective reality is perhaps the most dangerous. The state must prove identity, intent, a direct step toward killing, and that my client fired the weapon. They have not done that. What they have is a scene of chaos. They have a vehicle, they have a gun, and they have a theory. But a theory is not a conviction. Your Honor, I am asking you to do what the law requires, not what is emotionally satisfying, not what is convenient, not what feels right. What the law requires. The state has not met its burden. There is reasonable doubt everywhere. And because of that, the only just verdict to return is not guilty. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Mr. Vance. At this time, the court is going to be in recess. I'm going to take approximately, give me about 5 to 7 minutes, and then I will return.
Okie dokie. Ba.
I'm tired.
Nice job, Vance.
What's that?
Nice job.
Oh, he said, "Nice job,
Oh.
Vance." Nice job, Vance. That's what he said.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. You know, given that your witness decided to bail on you, I'm very impressed with how you navigated that. Because
I mean, to be
I
honest with
personally
you-
watched an ADA absolutely poop himself when a witness wasn't here. So
Yeah,
This My
personally,
Chemical
I don't,
Romance looking
I
motherfucker.
do not like cases where we have no witnesses. It just makes absolutely no sense.
well, it honestly for you guys too. It's like there was multiple
way
officers
harder
on
for
scene.
us
Where
to-
did they not
yeah.
want to come?
I mean, this is a repeated issue we have where we might have like 3, 4, 5 people in a ticket and nobody wants to come, or at least like one says I can, and 4 just never respond. It's
Right.
like a theme that is ongoing. But I don't know. When
Yeah.
I was defense, to me, I didn't mind that because it makes it easier to like
Poke holes.
Well, no.
Yeah, I
it also
mean,
it completely narrows down the prosecution to what they can do.
yeah, I mean, there's nothing much I can do, because like
No.
I can't really say, okay, this indeed fact, like it did happen, I'm just saying, okay, I'm seeing black, okay, it's black, and you say, I don't
Mhm.
know if it's black or not, and then when the judge has to make, you just say, you can trust your eyes or something, they have to prove it's black, but we need the witness to say, yeah, it's black, but it really sucks. I don't like it. It's pretty boring, but it is what it is. Like those
Yeah.
cases
No.
do come.
I mean, obviously, it's a little hard because you're dealing with
It's not about
IC
the
and you're dealing with
difficulty,
in-head,
Yes, so
and
many
it's
freckles.
just a
Yeah,
terrible mix.
Yeah, it's not really about the difficulty. It's just about the waste of time and resources. Both you and me
Exactly.
have to be here, do all this. I mean,
They have to
it's
like
not the blame.
circumnavigate.
Yeah, it's not the blame of the defendant or not. It's just like it just makes everything so much harder, you know, because we have to spend so much hours into it, so much work, and
well, no, and I mean, think about it. We're preparing for hours to this, and then they drop this on us 15 minutes before. It's like, well, now I have to completely redefine how I'm going to do this. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I kind of just said F it with the closing statement. You know, I was just like, I'm not.
Your closing statement was really good. I just think, like, I don't know, like I said, imagine preparing for a while and then they just tanks because someone.
I spent, so quite honestly with you, I spent probably 3-4 hours preparing across on like possibilities and where you're going to go with it. And then he, you know, obviously he was tied up, but I was like, come on, man, really?
Yeah, I mean, only preparing for the witness and all that stuff is still like, you know, a bit. You need to know like how to present the evidence in a way that is gonna have the maximum impact. You know, like, oh, do you see shots being fired out of the vehicle? Do you see what is that are you seeing? You know, and all that stuff. You know, if you said, oh, I see line of fire, then you can just not say, oh, you know, it's in imagination or whatever. You know, like if we have two people saying, then the judge is like, okay, maybe it's true or some shit. You know, like it can go.
Yeah,
can go
no, I mean,
several
total
ways,
disclosure,
you know?
I prepared heavily for that just based on our PA meeting.
Yeah, I mean, I know you already know
I
I'm
was
not
gonna start
really, yeah, I'm
going
not
down
really
a line
in favor of that.
Yeah, no, I was gonna fucking completely just knock it down by saying he's not a forensic analyst.
Yeah, I mean, you already know my stance on that. I'm not really in favor on that. I don't know. I would love to
mean,
plead
you know,
this out.
The thing though here is, in all probability of what's the outcome.
So which one of you guys was the shooter?
Probably just going to be what the plea agreement was.
In the video. In the video.
That's the thing, because to me, like,
None of us.
Oh,
none of us.
None of you guys. Is it standard procedure to have a soundtrack to your battles?
That was probably in that guy's ears, buds.
No, it was in his car, because when he steps away from the car, you can hear it turn down.
We gotta lock in.
You gotta lock in, yeah.
Time to time, you know, they put the aux into the radio. They can just have a
Yeah,
little fun.
get a little battle of the Valkyrie coming in.
Did that even get added?
Fight of the bumblebees.
That's right. There you go.
You gotta do what you gotta do to lock in.
Yeah, man. That was my favorite part of that video.
I was hoping for Pirates of the Caribbean, but
there you go.
Jokes on you. I listen to that when I drive around. Oh wait, me and Wheeler listen to that in the boat. Real quick. This is McDavid.
I mean,
yes, sir.
You know what we should do?
Sweet. I gotta hold on. I gotta. If I can find it real quick.
Either through the high courts or DHS get some sort of like line on how we're gonna pursue that further, because obviously
This guy, your boss, is the way he doesn't have to wear the whole getup. He's just looking like a detective.
So it's like,
he's just so cool he doesn't have to wear that.
Pretty
sure he's LSPD anyway.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Oh, there it is, Antonio Montana.
Told you.
Well, I'm Idaho. We're friends. We're neighbors. We touch each other.
Oh, nice.
Wheeler, you look a lot better now that you're out of that.
Sorry, you know what?
Shaded.
Yeah, no, I was gonna work it into my case, but then I'm just like,
Good deal. No audience today, eh? Ace.
Hey, McDavid, department chat, and you'll see what I mean with Pirates of the Caribbean. If you listen very carefully, you can actually hear it. Oh yeah, give me a second.
I think we should bring up the body cam of Everdon fucking crashing out.
Also make it make sense, on your side.
You sure?
It's a hard
thing. Yeah, because like if I said, you hear this audio, and then I introduce the silence, and you say, but you had silence, how the fuck they heard the
music?
Songs,
music, and 10 out of 10.
And how the fuck I have to say,
Landon
malfunctions, and then you say how many firearms have we heard malfunctioning before, like the silence and all that stuff. How we have. I mean, it's a mess. Like I don't like touching scuffs and shit, because it can go through a shit on loop. Like it can go through hoops and loops, and eventually it might lead to an outcome that can harm the city more than can do any good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Everton,
at
can you,
least in
like,
my
low-key
opinion,
DM me
I
the,
wanted to
script for
pursue
that?
something that
Yeah, I
makes
need 'cause
sense, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, and quite honestly, it would,
mine's not
you know, we
really
probably should have discussed it in the plea agreement meeting, just as a general ruling for the case. Just in those situations, almost just kind of leave it by the wayside, so that we're not
Yeah,
both being put in a very unusual
yeah,
and uncomfortable situation.
yeah. Heads up, your client seems to be around. That do you have the waiver?
He signed the waiver, yeah, so we're all set.
Okay, good, good, good. Okay, because I
Yeah, I was
saw
getting a
him. I
little,
don't know if he's gonna
I was
fly
getting a
in or
little,
yeah.
little little worried there for a second. I was like, oh boy, he
Yeah, yeah.
he
We had
reaches out to
cases
me, then goes
before.
silent.
Yeah, we had cases before that someone had no criminal record and all that stuff, and he was found innocent, but because he didn't sign a waiver and he didn't come at all and all that shit, he got charged
Yeah.
with failure to appear, and then he was arrested and booked.
Yeah, no,
What?
it's
Yeah,
this
yeah,
particular situation. Like, he was
That
just like,
would
well,
drive
could
me
we
up
delay
the
it 2 hours?
wall.
I'm like, no, we can't
yeah,
do it. It's, you know, we're 15 minutes to the starting point here, and like, I just sign this waiver and I will take care of it. You know, you're not going up on the stand. You don't
yeah,
need to be here.
yeah.
Necessity.
Yeah, that's the thing, you know. Well, because before in the past, people were complaining that, I mean, he has a right to appear, of course, right? But the thing is, like, that's why we said he can waive the right because let's be real, in almost so far in the history of the DOJ, there have been 0 cases where the
Ooh.
defendant took the stand.
Lovely.
And I mean,
That's
you
crazy.
know,
Is that right?
Well, you got to
gotta get it,
understand, it's
yeah.
generally not good practice to put the client up on the stand,
yeah, because
because
what the hell
it
is gonna
opens them
say
up
to
to
help
a
him?
cross that you just
Yeah.
don't want to
Are
have.
you saying that they haven't taken the stand or they're not here?
No, they don't take the stand, even
Okay.
if they're here.
Yeah.
Like usually the defense don't like advise against it because
Yeah,
they're
like
like
you said,
what
that's
it's
a
an
little more
uncontrolled
understandable.
environment
Easy
for
him
us
off the bike
where
through
yeah,
the
yeah,
windshield.
because he can misspeak and say something that the prosecution can weaponize, and then
Mhm.
it ruins your entire case, you know. So it's like
yeah,
highly,
it kind of goes into like it's
yeah,
the
See,
state's
I'm more of
burden
a party
to
in the
prove
USA
the
kind of
case.
guy.
yeah, exactly, and you
Just
don't need to give them
sit
more
down and shut up.
ammunition. Yeah, you don't you don't need to give more ammunition against you, right? So I mean,
Exactly.
yeah, that's usually how it goes. So at least the waiver is good enough if he, I mean, unless he really insists on being there. Like some cases we moved because the client wanted to be there.
That just sounds like bad advisement from the defense. Then, like,
I mean, he just wants to be there,
ultimately
not
it's their
to
right,
be.
but
Yeah.
I mean, come on, dude.
Oh, they're coming.
Yeah.
Good luck, guys. Good luck.
Good luck to you as well. No, not good luck.
Yeah, bad luck. Oh,
Thank you, sir.
what?
All right, everybody, you can be seated. All right. So having heard the testimony presented, I've reviewed, submitted, and considered the arguments of counsel. The court now issues its findings
What's
and
going
verdict
on,
in this
Burfo?
matter.
We're about to
Rex
lose this
Dean stands
case.
charged with the following offenses: attempted murder of a civilian, reckless evading, and criminal possession of a weapon class B. On the charge of attempted murder of a civilian, the burden rests entirely on the state to prove, and they must prove this beyond a reasonable doubt, that the defendant
Yeah.
intentionally attempted to kill the alleged victim.
I'm
The state
second
provided
chair.
video
It's not my
evidence.
case, but
However, the footage
my
does not
firm.
clearly depict the defendant firing a weapon from the vehicle, nor does it clearly establish that the defendant was the individual who discharged the firearm at the civilian.
Are we about to win?
Additionally, the court notes the
No,
following
no.
critical
I'm a lawyer.
deficiencies. There was no physical evidence was collected from the vehicle to support that a firearm was
I
discharged.
think our
from the
client's about to
defendant.
get off.
No casings, no residue, no ballistics match,
Let's
no corroborating evidence was
go.
presented. No additional evidence was offered to establish intent or to directly link the defendant to the alleged shooting beyond speculation. The court cannot and will not substitute assumption for proof.
Yes.
A conviction for attempted murder requires
Yes.
evidence that is clear, direct, and sufficient to meet the high constitutional standard of proof. That standard has not been met here. Accordingly, the court will find the defendant not guilty of attempted murder of a civilian.
Woo!
In the the charge of reckless
We just
evading,
won.
the court finds the evidence supports a conviction beyond a reasonable
Yeah, it doesn't matter. The shooting was the big
record
one.
establishes the defendant had a marked police vehicle behind him with the audible emergency
Oh, that's
lights
Natalia
and
and
sirens
Nana.
activated. And rather than yielding to lawful authority, the defendant failed to stop. He attempted to flee the area and operated the vehicle in a reckless manner during the flight. This conduct constitutes a willful failure to yield to law enforcement and demonstrates reckless disregard
Sure.
for public safety.
I don't care about reckless
The court
evading.
therefore finds the defendant guilty of reckless evading. On the charge of the criminal possession of a weapon class B, the court finds that evidence supports
It has
conviction
to,
beyond
yeah.
a reasonable doubt. The defendant was arrested and found to be in possession of a weapon class B, and the defendant did not have a valid weapons permit. The court finds this establishes unlawful possession under the applicable criminal code. Accordingly, the court finds the defendant guilty of criminal possession of a weapon class B.
Hell yeah.
So, based on the foregoing
You just gotta
information, it is the ruling
be
of the
clean, have a
court
clean
that
record
the
and know what you're
attempted
talking
murder of a
about.
civilian, the defendant is found not guilty. On the charge of reckless evading, the defendant is found guilty. And on the criminal possession of a weapon class B, the defendant is found guilty.
He got away with attempted murder.
I will get the sentence and the fine, and I'll provide that here. And that will be put into the case file because Mr. Mean is not here in the courtroom at this time to be taken into custody. Mr. Vance,
If I may, Your Honor, real quick.
Sure, go ahead.
He has signed his waiver, but he is also in the lobby currently.
Okay. If you want to have one of the deputies can go down and bring him up, or somebody can escort him up, that'd be awesome.
If they would.
Of course it does.
Sure.
If a player,
Your Honor, just I'm not sure if he was able to tune in.
There
if
is a
we could
jail.
Maybe just go back and revise, or not revise, but review the convictions.
Sure. Yep, I can do that.
What do you mean when I'm talking normally? Does your RP voice slips in? Of course, yeah, it happens all the time. When I'm talking through the mic, I try to stay in character, but it happens. Oh, we're winning! Is he pulling him up through the lobby? What's going on right now? I gotta get back in the virtual courtroom. I thought I saw him in here. Yeah, that's our client right there, Rex Mean. This thing isn't throwing shit through the cop's window. What's going on out there? What are we waiting on?
So Rex is in the lobby. The deputy's just going to get him now so that we can.
Oh, he's in the lobby downstairs. I thought you meant in the virtual room. Okay.
No.
It's pretty good. You gotta drop that one.
So he ended up signing the waiver, which is good just for mistrial purposes.
Yeah.
This also just kind of makes it easier for sentencing.
I think it's like 20. It says 20 months, which is 20 minutes.
Mr. Vance, do you want me to go read the whole, the whole thing I had written out here, or do you want me to just give the brief? What do you want? What would you like?
Just a brief is good.
Just do the brief. That'll be sufficient enough.
Okay.
I think he's gonna be happy he's not charged with attempted murder.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I already had a plea agreement worked out for that, though. So, we're kind of just back in the same situation. He's just not getting charged with illegal modifications.
Oh yeah, it's true. I forgot about that one. He didn't even try that one.
No, he didn't try it because
Because of the
problem is
bugs.
that-
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like he was saying, it's kind of hard to.
Oh, he's not physically here. Okay. So, Mr. Vance, he's in the lobby of the live stream. He's not here.
That's what I thought.
Physically in the building.
I see. That would have been nice to be more clear for my client.
Fair enough. So hopefully he heard what I said. If
20
not,
years?
if
They
Steven,
won't do
you
a
are
sentence
here
that
now and
long.
listening,
I
are
think
we,
the
live?
limit is 4 hours,
Talia?
which would be what do you call it?
Okay. So we are live.
No,
so,
20 months would be
Mr.
20
Dean,
minutes.
If you can hear me now, the
How many?
trial has come to
1
an
month
end.
is 1
The
minute.
state
Is a way to
and
do it.
the
Yeah,
defense
yeah,
have
yeah.
both presented their cases, and I have ruled that you have been found not guilty of attempted murder of a civilian. You were found guilty for reckless
Yeah, but there's a
evading,
limit that they
and you
can
were also found guilty of being in possession
that
of
they
a
can
weapon class
impose.
B without
I
a
think if
valid
you go to
firearm.
court, it's 4
So
hours.
on those 2 charges that you were found guilty of, reckless evading, that is a $725 fine with a 10-month sentence, and the possession of a weapon class B, that's a $2,000 fine and a 10-month sentence. So at your earliest convenience, you'll need to turn yourself into the local law enforcement, whether it's LSPD,
For murder?
BCSO,
Let's
or
see.
the state, for sentencing, and you'll be assessed a fine of $2,725, and you'll be sentenced to Bolingbrook.
Second degree murder is 40 months, so 40 minutes. First degree murder is 50 months, 50 minutes.
Not at this time, Your
Attempted
Honor.
murder of a public or peace officer, so like a cop, would be 80 months. If you happen to kill a police officer, it's 120 months, so 2 hours.
And thank you so much. We're good to go.
Most people just finish before they fly back in.
Approach with me so we can talk about the waiver and all that.
Hey, we got missed it, Your Honor.
Appreciate you.
You're being ambushed.
Ambushed, bamboozled. Oh my god.
Okay, so I have the signed waiver. Do you want me to submit that into the docket?
Yeah, that's fine. Just put it in the case file there that way, and then I'll write up the judgment, and that way you can give that to your client, and then he can get himself turned in as soon as next time he's able to be in city, which he can turn
no
himself
problem.
into.
So, seems that there was a bit of confusion on his end. He is currently at City Hall right now. So.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, if you want to let him know, he can just head right on over to MRPD, and I will get that written up like sooner than later, ASAP here, and then he can that way he can get himself turned in.
Yeah, no problem. Once I have the judgment, I will arrange a surrender.
Okay, perfect. I will do that. I'll get that done right now, and then I'll fax
Miss
it over
Robin.
to them. We still have one of those here. Yes, it's a real thing.
I'm told that you can
Yeah.
escape. I haven't figured out how yet.
We're living in the Stone Ages here, okay?
It's a hard time when you have to sit there if you log out in the middle of jail and come back, you're still in jail. You have to wait the timer out. There's jobs you can do to get time off your sentence, but
that's a big government. That ain't me.
that's you. You're the judge. It's your fault. You did it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And considering you're about the only judge, it's double.
Well, yeah, there you go.
Well, I need to increase my salary then.
There you go.
You and me both.
All right, fine. Raises for everybody.
Hey, you're the best judge ever. You know, you're doing pretty good.
He can't authorize your raise. Only I.
You
can.
shut your mouth. He said everybody. Judge, I would like to see.
You deserve a bonus.
There we go. I would like to see.
$1 million.
He didn't talk
$1 million
at all.
bonus.
I was there for.
Great.
Yes, he likes it when the lawyers
I
don't
brought
talk.
him here so that he could sit here and look pretty, and he did his job. So
No,
you are
not at
completely
all.
correct.
Yes, bonus $1 million. Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate your judgment.
That sent over to you
That will be
immediately.
sent to one Antonio G. Carbone.
Oh, jeez.
We'll put that
We'll
in
never
the,
see it.
I'll put that in the.
Put it in
oh,
the judgment.
Yep.
We'll never see it.
Sign the court
Never
order.
seen again. You know where you can find it? You can find it at the casino. That's where it'll be.
Yeah, it's
all
on
right.
the
Right on the
dealer's
blackjack
hand.
table.
That's where all of our money is, in the dealer's hand.
Ah, tragic.
All right. I got another appointment I got to go to. It was great. See y'all soon.
Definitely. You guys take care. I appreciate
I'm
everybody.
tired.
All right. Let me get this written up real quick. I gotta go.
Mr. Blight, Miss Robin, how you doing?
How's it going, Mr. Malone?
You're looking menacing. You're looking very scary there.
It's my job.
How come there's more BPS officers in town than there is cops? What's happening? These don't look like the right way. One of these. Almost. This one.
That one, yes.
All right. Thank you. This building is so confusing.
It is, yeah.
Did you get to watch the trial?
No, but I could hear it, so it's all good.
Hey, you know, it's always good when you can drop an attempted murder charge. Always a good time. Hey, right. How's everybody doing? You having fun in the labbies? Who's all here?
Who's here?
What the fuck the hell does your shirt say? Definitely not a cop. Hey, I don't believe you. Is that Evan? Or is this? Yeah. I don't believe you. I definitely don't. All right, boys, have a good one. He's chasing me down.
I need to make sure you're safe.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
You're gonna be my private security now.
For like 5 minutes.
For like 5 minutes? Are you worried somebody's gonna come and shoot me up? Is a case against the cops? What does that say about our city?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah. Kind of crazy. A lot more BPS. I think, well, all the officers were in the room, I guess.
I think there was like 8 or 9 of us.
Yeah. The big squad was here.
Yeah.
So does the city pay you guys to do security here too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We
You
have
don't...
a contract with them.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Rudolph? All right. Well, I should be good from here. Look, you want to see how much they pay these lawyers? Sure? You get to be a big fancy lawyer. You get a nice big pickle.
Alright, you have a good one.
You too, man. See you. Alright. Let's go to the meeting. Get back on this radio here. Radio. Channel. How you doing? Where's Fuente? That's Burrow. Fuente. Anybody on this damn radio?
Yep, we are. Yeah, we're talking.
Are you guys at the ranch?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm on my way. About 2 miles out.
Sounds good.
This is my pickle. You don't like my pickle? Yeah. I forgot I had court today. We have a meeting about our gang shit. So I gotta go do that too. Getting ready to start a war. That's what it sounds like. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do. I like being a lawyer, but I also really want to rob a bank. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I want to do some thug shit, but I also want to keep my bar license. But I don't want to have multiple characters, because that's a pain in the ass. Decisions. Was thinking about bringing the cop back. That could be fun too. Oh. We gotta go meet at the horse ranch. The hell was that? Yeah, you can, but you can't. You know how it works, Tofu? Is you can be a criminal as long as you don't get caught. Then you could be a lawyer too. You're gonna go on a rampage and do evil things as a cop? Listen, Rufus De La Roche is he's He's a good old boy, but he's sick of them damn criminals. Let me see. Where's it? Oh, there they are.
The only time I got paid for anything was when he bought the boosting kit off of me when I first got arrested.
Way to keep it inconspicuous, Mikey.
Malone Enterprises CEO Michael Malone.
Fucking,
you see?
fucking pickle.
Me and my pickle.
2 minutes behind. Because
Oh, shit.
it was
This guy's
either
still
he
alive?
just takes it off me, or he pays me the 40 grand and he takes it. I just figured I'd take the money for it since I didn't want to lose money on it.
All right, catch me up to speed.
Do you want to talk about the whole tough stuff first, or what I'm talking about?
I mean, yeah, go ahead. I don't care.
You want a compressed version? Because if you let Jerome tell it, we're going to be here for 2 hours.
Fuck you. I'm not telling it. Go ahead and start with the tough stuff, though.
Okay, long story short, Gino was a dumbass watching by himself at public. He got hit by Tough, Bobo, and Ethan. I think who Ethan's supposed to be his friend, but that's regardless. They got out, robbed him, wiped his pockets, and then I believe that's when majority of who's here, Jerome, Isaac, Frazier, Mara, I don't know if I'm missing anybody. They came in, they killed Ethan and Bobo, stage 2 the last night, so they should have no memory of that. But for some reason, they're holding a grudge against us. Danny gave us a green light moving forward to if any tough member is alone, so run their pockets. Nothing too escalating. Yeah, 2 or 3 times, not to escalate too much further. Apparently, you have information that Tough isn't going to respond though.
Yeah, so when I flew in earlier, we was doing some business for helping Danny do some things. Aki and his boys pulled up on me, about 7 guys. Danny was there, but I don't think they knew he was there, so we just kind of let them think I was alone. But anyway, they pulled up and they talking, and they said, hey, we heard some stuff went down. I played it off like I didn't really know much. I said, yeah, I know we were washing and we got hit. He said there was a retaliation. I said, yeah. And he said that somebody had made a comment to him, basically saying that the ball was in their court and they wanted to know what that meant. And I told him the same thing I told all you guys. I really don't care about public. It is what it is. When you go there, it's just like taking a risk doing any other job. So if we get hit, it's not necessarily a means for war, but, whatever. And he basically said they have the same sort of understanding, meaning if we hit them at wash, it's no big deal. That's the risk they take. So I think we're both on the same page on that. Before he left, he was making comments that he was going to kidnap one of our guys. He said, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen because I want you to know. I'm not going to tell you when it's going to happen, but, I just want you to know what's going to happen. And I'm going to grab one of your guys while they're by themselves. I'm going to get your radio again. I'm going to make this guy make an apology video, yada, yada. And I said, well, I don't care who you grab. They're probably not going to apologize. And he said, well, then you know what's going to happen to them. And so it was just kind of an understanding between us. That meeting ended. There was no other conversation after that. Then you guys saw Mr. Gambino's update on the bulletin about what was going on. Then while I was in court, I got another message from Aki, and you guys may have seen that one too, basically saying that they're not doing anything. Now, this could be a ploy to get us to put our guard down. If it was me, that might be what I would do. But he might also be an honorable guy, and that might actually be what they're thinking. Either way, my current position on this is I'm not looking for a fight, but I'm happy to engage in one. There were some other discussions we were having before Aki pulled up on us that maybe we can continue here and see how everybody feels about it. But that's the current update on the tough situation. At this time, they are indicating that they are not looking to press things any further. And if we don't have to go to war, there's no reason to. That's where I'm at. The ranch left went
in
there.
that case, alright, I'll be on my own. Going back on that green light, I'll say this: we'll allow them to, if they're gonna hit or not, we'll allow them to do that first, and then we'll proceed with the green lights. Mr. Rivers, did you have something over there? Oh,
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay, okay. My bad. Oh, you're fine. I was just making sure. I guess Chino's coming too. What are you guys thinking? You got any...
I think it's a fake. I think it's a ploy. I think they want us to put our guard down, like Mikey said.
I agree.
There's no way Tough of all people, especially when it revolves around Bobo too, puts their fucking guard down. Like just says, no, we're not gonna do that. Now after they literally just like went on a whole like spiel to Mikey earlier that they were gonna do all that shit to one of us. That just doesn't seem right. That's too quick of a turnaround.
For sure. And I will say if they do try something, I believe it won't be a good turnout for them. But I believe the wash is coming either tomorrow or the next day or something like that.
Monday is Syndicate's day.
Yeah.
It's either today or tomorrow.
Yeah, when's Tough's private day? We don't know.
Yeah, I think it might be Tuesday, low key.
Pretty sure it's over the weekend. I'm pretty sure it's either today or tomorrow.
They were
Yeah, it's
watching.
definitely
They were
on the
watching
weekend.
Thursday night.
They were watching Thursday night.
private?
You're right.
Are they the ones that have
I
2
have 2
days?
days.
Somebody has 2 days.
Yeah. I think it might be tough.
Well, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was telling Danny is we hit their fucking private wash, and
Full force?
You know, full force. You know.
Yeah.
We fucked that up for them.
I'm
Bring
gonna
out the
assume.
Tech 9 for that.
I'm gonna assume the public has the same merit as that, but considering we're not even paving. I mean, we are, but not officially. But yeah, even if the private or public disrupt it, if they do happen to do something tonight or whatever.
I would like to ask a third party that maybe we're friendly with to see what the policy is there, because I want to make sure that by us violating private property like that, that we are not triggering some sort of NATO alliance where all the other ones get pissed off at us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So, like, public is one thing because everybody has access. Private, especially when you have an assigned day, I don't know what sort of protections come with that. So, I'd like that clarified before we do that. What we were talking about earlier that I do think should be on the table right now. If we got enough money to wash, why don't we just own public, make it ours?
I think me and Danny usually take private on Sunday morning, and we hold it pretty much first storm. I don't know if that's something you guys want to do tomorrow.
I'm down.
So I actually have, I brought that up last night. I don't remember me saying that, Frazier. Like, you know, if everybody has dirty to wash, why don't we just roll like 7 deep to fucking public and
I
hold it
remember
down?
you saying that. Well, we can, like I said, in the morning would be great, and we can hold it all day.
So, yeah, that was my main question for everybody is, do we think we got an, like, I don't know how much we got to wash, but I think we can hold it down, right?
Oh,
So
yeah.
we,
Ton.
okay, good. So,
I can wash too. I just need to sell some tomatoes in order to get more.
okay, so we got money to wash. So then the other question is, can we secure it? I think we can.
Yeah,
I think we can, yeah.
Yeah, so
I got a spare
We just
switch I
all
could
have
give
to.
out.
We all have to be on the same page, honestly. And I think most of you motherfuckers like sleep in.
Okay,
You're
all
done
right.
now.
He said everybody's on PTO.
I also want to say this too, because I made a comment earlier today. I know that a majority of people in the family do not like washing. I know it's not the funnest world. Trust me, I'm one of those people. But you know, I'm willing to help out, and that's why I do it. I'm part of that little racket. But I mean, eventually we're gonna get papered, and then we're gonna have a wash day. So whether we like it or not, sitting at the wash for 8, 9, 10 hours a day is gonna be a thing that's gonna be in our agenda once a week at least. So might as well get used to it now.
And I was telling you, I agree with you. And I think this group right here is pretty good with it. It's a lot of the other fucking, like, most of the associates, we need to get that point across to, you know, because they just don't do it.
Yeah.
I don't see anyone but these us here as regulars sitting at the fucking wash protecting that shit.
Well, that's what the incentive was for, right? So the family pays 35 because 10% more goes to the people washing. So, you know, it's your money. You pay people how you want. But as far as family money goes, there is compensation on the table. I think that'll go a little bit of a way to alleviate some of that.
I'm sure Tony has 30 to wash for him too.
Oh yeah, he's
got a shit ton. I from the whole Black Hand situation, I gave him a shit ton to repay him.
You don't want that.
All right. So tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to try to watch today or something, like, let's go see who's at public.
You want to take it? I don't have that in ready to watch right now.
Okay. Yeah, I
I
mean,
have 750 grand.
see, he's got money.
Like 30K, 30. Not enough.
I'd say, you know, in the meantime, I know everybody wants to get some practice shots in, so just keep an eye out who's at public, and if it's somebody we don't like, tough especially, yeah, maybe we come say hi.
Did anyone need to go by private public right now?
I haven't been there
Look,
yet.
mate. Let's go get some gummies. How about?
Danny just
shit
bought.
ton.
Yeah, Danny just bought 200. He doesn't need.
Yeah, I have.
That he doesn't need.
100.
Yeah, he's got another 190 in a different car. He said.
Oh my God, is that who I think it is?
That's the bull.
Oh my God.
You all right?
Face only your mother could love.
Mr. Greco, you should come to.
Oh my God.
538. 538. Let's go. Get your ass over here. Oh my God! Oh my God! An actual capo's in city.
Do you guys have a?
I can't believe it.
Has anybody got a med kit on him? Anybody got a med kit on him?
I don't, unfortunately.
Let's go open it up.
You do?
Wait, would you ask Mikey?
I was asking for a med kit so we can jump Sammy when he gets here.
You know what? You know what? This is actually perfect because isn't Sammy supposed to lead the wash stuff?
We're gonna talk to him about
Do
it.
we? Is he like the only capo in the family?
No, there's 3.
Oh, okay.
There's technically 5, but you know Jorgen Johnny ain't here, so.
Yeah, so technically
3. Johnny's a capo.
Oh yeah, Ryu and Saps. Those are your other 2.
But Saps, you know, if his in-head job is, then you know he's probably busy a lot.
Listen, your point is understood. None of these motherfuckers are here. I got it. But that's what your sergeants are gonna do. Your sergeants are gonna back those up too. But yeah.
Where the fuck is Jay at?
Do you want me to start going on about what I was
Speak of the
talking
devil,
about?
bro. Buddy just
Yeah.
told me. Hold on.
What?
Oh.
All right, so I kind of brought up the situation to Danny last weekend when he pulled me aside to have a conversation with me. But before I joined the family, I want to say maybe like 3-4 weeks before I joined the family, me and Grandpa were boosting cars. We got arrested by a detective, and he took my my phone number, and I had to take his phone number. He bought the boosting kit off of me because he didn't want me to lose money on it for whatever reason. And he then last weekend, from the time that I took his number and he got my number to last weekend, he's never got in contact with me. Until last weekend, he called me asking if I wanted to be a CI. When Danny pulled me aside to have a conversation with me, I told Danny about it because I didn't know what to do about it. And about right before you showed up, like 10 minutes before you showed up, he called me again, asking if I thought about the deal he gave me, and he told me that he would pay me for all the information that I give him. The only thing that he's asked me for, which I put him on speaker so everybody could hear him. He asked me about the underground sewers. He said that he would pay me $5K for the information. I brought it up to Danny because I didn't know what to do about it, so I'm bringing it up now again because I still don't know what to do about it.
So he's asking you for information about where the sewers are and all that stuff.
He said that
turn
whenever he needs information or something, he would call me and get the information and pay me for it.
Yeah.
Depending on how much the information is, but I just don't know what to do about it because obviously I don't want to be a CI while being with the family, and then him start asking me stuff about the family and whatnot. But I just don't want to be a CI in general.
Yeah. Okay. Let me ask you this: what do you know about this detective? Do you know his name? You met him around?
His name is Bobby.
That's all he told you, Bobby?
Yeah, his name is Bobby. He's a detective with LSPD or BCSO, one of the two. I don't remember.
Yeah, I mean, there's obviously an opportunity here. I mean, at first I want to say I appreciate you bringing it to people before, trying to take action on your own and definitely being so transparent about it. This is going to happen. We're going to get approached. How you handle it is going to define a lot. And so I think Isaac did the right thing here by letting Danny know, letting people know what's going on. Just goes to show you there's people got eyes on us. Now, is he asking for information about the family or just criminal information in general?
He just asked about criminal information in general, which I told everybody else that I'm pretty sure he knows that I'm with the family because
Sure.
they have that marked down for me already, being arrested with Frazier multiple times and other bullshit that I've done with the family and getting arrested. So I'm
Right.
pretty sure they have me marked down with being with the family and that he knows that I am. But even if he were to ask me stuff on the family, I wouldn't say anything. And in general, if he asked me information on anything, I wouldn't say anything.
Yeah, I mean, as far as giving general criminal information, I mean, we don't need to be working with the cops at all, but I definitely don't want to put any of our own enterprises in jeopardy. So if he starts asking questions, for example, about moonshine, he doesn't need to know where the houses are, where those are. I don't care what he's paying because that's how we make money. You know what I'm saying? So,
He was just asking him about the goddamn sewer entrance.
yeah. So,
I want to know too much.
there
Was this
isn't.
before or after you put the shotgun in his face?
He put the shotgun in my face the same exact time I was on the phone with him. So,
yeah.
I did it after. I did it after you hung up.
All right.
Well,
go
I
ahead.
definitely think you should.
If I may?
Go ahead.
Can we have a round of applause? This man's decided to grace us with his presence. I'm glad you're alive, bro.
Welcome, Sammy. How you doing?
Something like that. How you guys doing?
Yeah, we'll give you a proper greeting in a minute.
My bad.
Yeah, you good. Don't worry about it.
No, it's good. We'll get you a good one. It's good. All right, go ahead, Danny.
I was gonna say, your best bet to make things a little bit more easier and to look better on your end is to cut ties with that guy. Otherwise, he may just start figuring other stuff out from other people and start asking you things that, you may not want him to ask you. So, as my personal opinion on it. But
so
I say
how
we
about
set him up and kill
hang
him.
on. Fuck no. I ain't gonna just kill a cop for this. There has to be a damn good reason for me to kill a cop. But I'll do this. I'll call him back right now. I'll put him on speaker, nobody talk, and I'll tell him that I'm declining his offer to be a CI.
Did that already?
No, I just declined. I just told him that I didn't know about anything about the sewers. I never declined his offer to be a CI. So I'll call him back. I'll call him right now. Tell him that I'm declining his offer to be a CI, and then I will delete his number afterwards, or I'll block him afterwards.
I would have sent his ass some like a wild goose hunt, bro.
Yeah, I would have done it and then just send him to random areas.
It would
Send him
be
to the airport.
I hear what both of you guys are saying because like I'm kind of with Jerome. Like, do something like that would be kind of cool, but at the same time I understand it's not worth the risk. It's not worth the heat. I would like to know what the fuck they got on us already, what they're watching already. I don't know how we get that.
All right, so I could do this. I could do information for information. I could tell him about the sewers if he can tell me what he has on us. Would that be fair?
I don't know, bro.
Don't even say that. Don't do that. Yeah, then you're basically admitting that you're part of us. He may have an idea.
I'm pretty sure he already knows because it's written underneath my thing from what I've been told already that I'm with the family.
Yeah, it's probably on your MDT file. Yeah, no, I don't want to do information for information. Like I said, I don't want to work with them at all. I'll put it out there. I'm not 100% sold on it. I'll get y'all's feedback on it. But one thing we might do is say, I'm not going to give you any information over the phone. We meet him up and ask him what he knows instead of giving him anything. It's going to be risky. It's probably going to attract more heat than it's worth. But that would be the only other option I think of.
Just from like a third party point of view, it's gonna look really bad if we're meeting up with the police.
Not if we're pulling guns on them.
Granted, I don't care if we're I really don't care what the city thinks about us. But,
Sure.
yeah.
Or you could take him and then we could extract information from him.
That's what I'm saying. Is
We
we tell him. Yeah, we
The
tell him
reason
we're
why
gonna
I
meet him,
said-
and then we pull up. Oh, that's the wrong button. Then we pull up with our guns
Give
out.
him a muffin.
Yeah, give him a muffin.
The reason why I said, kill him is because he has information on this guy already. He has a case he's building. We kill him, that ends because he's stage 2. He forgets.
I don't know if that's how
I
that
don't.
works.
I
think that's I think it's only like current information, not previous information.
Right, if
I
he
think
documented
something
it.
he learned in like the past 30 minutes.
I think the
like-
previous
he
information
would
is
just
all like player based like choices.
Okay.
He
If
would
it's,
just
like, anything
forget.
more than
He
that.
would forget that we killed him. That's about it.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, you know, but he would technically forget that you told him anything too, though, because you did have conversations with them.
If we had him
True.
meet us, and we instead of giving him information, we held a gun to his head and tell him to give us what he knows, and then we stage to him, he forgets that he gives us all the stuff.
Yeah, that would work.
Well, if
I
he
don't
if he
think a
does,
cop-
it doesn't.
I think a cop is taught to not open his mouth. He's gonna take.
Well, I mean, having a gun to your head makes you want to speak certain things. you're supposed to.
Yeah, he doesn't think like we do. He's not gonna keep his yap shut. I think if his life was on the line, he might spill some beans.
All right, so that's the only operation I would be comfortable green lighting, but it is going to come with an extensive risk. So
it would need to be minimal people too. I don't think all of us will be present.
I think we would send a full team, like 3 people to interrogate him, but 4 sitting back just in case he's got backup.
So I would say we
Mhm.
have at least, probably not you, Mikey, probably Danny there to interrogate him, to ask him questions, because he's
Why?
He's a higher up. So
Lower end.
it'll be
No, lower end. Why
Lower
would
end,
we
you
risk
think?
Danny's?
Sonny,
That sounds like
Sonny or
something for
Jerome.
Sammy to do.
Oh, yeah, Sammy could
Capo.
probably do it.
Oh, look at
Yeah,
this
that-
body
that
work, and
really-
I've been here for 5 minutes. Jesus Christ.
It really doesn't matter.
No, but
I mean, they think I'm a rebel anyway, so I don't know what the fuck.
oh yeah, that's right.
You know, that's perfect. Actually.
Can I ask a question though?
I would
So,
definitely
Yeah.
recommend Soldier up for sure.
What?
Go
Okay,
ahead,
so like the best possible, the best case scenario when we find out what they have on us. What's the worst case scenario?
They have backup and they come in and try to arrest everybody that's holding the cop up.
Yeah, so then in that case, we wouldn't really want anybody higher up to do that.
unless you do slash me breaks.
Me or Jerome, Frazier. He said soldiers and above.
Then obviously I have to go there as well, but
Yeah, Isaac's going to have to go because that's the guy he knows.
Do you think him like a police officer? Do you think he has a body cam on his chest
He
or
does.
somewhere on him? So we have to break
We
that
can
too.
smash it. Yeah.
do think slash
Me.
breaks body cam and panic.
You might even be able to tell him just to take it off. Like if he only sees you and the other 2 are hidden, you say, "Man, I'm not doing this shit on camera. Take that shit off." And then as soon as he does, that's the cue for the other 2 to go in.
Yeah.
That way it's not like aggressive, because if you just walk up to him and snap the shit, you know, who knows? But anyway, are
Make sure
we?
he turns it off and-
What are we thinking about the operation generally? We'll talk about specifics. Is everybody
It's a risk
okay
if we
with
don't
this?
get any information.
I'm okay risking it because it's mainly he only has my number, so it mainly be me getting the most risk, I should say.
Don't you already have like a warrant?
No, I don't.
I mean, between like the people that'll be there, like me, Frazier, Jerome, Isaac, we've all been to jail before. I mean, there's not. I don't
Right.
know what the risk is really. So
The risk is going to be you'll probably get charged with like attempting to kidnap an officer or something like that.
I mean, I already have a couple of those
Hello.
charges on me
I'm
already.
sure, I'm
so.
sure they've done far worse than do that. I'm just saying.
Me,
done a
Grandpa,
lot
and
worse in the
Hugo.
backseat of Kaz's car.
Okay, yeah, and that, and that pickle too.
Yeah,
I don't
me,
know. I
me,
think
Grandpa, and
I think he'll bring some backup for sure.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
1000% is.
At
This
least
not
2 other
gonna-
units.
There's no fucking way he's pulling up by himself like that.
actually, from what I know about him, he normally rides alone.
Well,
But he
guess
may
we'll
get,
find
but he
out.
may get
Highly
two,
regarded, is what you're saying.
two,
Yeah.
He might have to like 2 rookies or something come with them and police cruisers though.
Well, this is what I'm saying. So if we're gonna do this, you have Isaac go. You have 2 guys that are hitting the on-site. 4 more guys around the corner watching all the angles, seeing who's coming. We set up beforehand. You invite the cop. Everything goes down smoothly, no problem. But this way, you can see if there's any backup coming. If somebody else tries to poke, I mean, we're gonna be there first. There should be no we can do it
So,
here.
What if he requests to do fucking a location he picks?
It's up to
Tell
us.
him no.
Tell him to fuck
Okay.
off. Yeah. We're the one taking the risk. If he gets caught, it don't. Yeah. Yep.
All right. So my thinking is the best spot if we wanted to do it would probably be at the cemetery at 673 because people could hide inside of the cemetery because the doors are open and there's bushes all around.
673. Okay. Oh, okay.
By,
Yeah,
the
the funeral home.
freeway.
Yeah, the church.
Yeah.
If he hits his fucking panic button, we're gonna get
It's
fucking
gonna get
swarmed by
bad
cops.
quick. That's why I would say somewhere outside, out in the country.
Have him meet you
On
up in
the coast.
Toledo.
Oh, what about at the vineyard?
No, we don't want to. We do stuff there. We don't want to bring it. We don't eat where we shit, bro.
What if we take him to one? What if we take him to 179, the place where we right outside Stab City, where we had that thing with
Yeah.
Tough?
You don't think that's a little too like out there? You don't think he'll like suspect something? He's a detective, so I mean. we can give him, like,
we
game.
does, we tell him, look, we're taking the risk. We don't want to be seen with you. This is a huge liability.
I think you should have him
I
meet him
could
somewhere on the
have
highway.
I could have him meet me at 199 at the end of Fort St. Pluto Airfield, right by the water.
That could be good. There's only 2 entrances. We can watch both sides of the tunnel.
You got a boat waiting?
Yep.
They're gonna have. He's probably gonna have a boat over there.
I don't think he's gonna come that prepared. I think at most he's gonna have 2 other units with him to just kind of be with him. But I think it'll just be him, and then, like I said, 2
You're
other
gonna press
units.
your panic buttons, though.
Yeah,
Just do smash panic button.
We might have
cam.
that. We would have to like do something fast though in that situation.
Yeah.
Because the moment he hits that, it's we have to split up. And
What if you guys take Isaac and the other 2? The boat's a good idea. We have him meet us at the beach, and then when you guys ambush him, say get on the fucking boat and take him to the ocean and have your conversation.
Or we could.
There you go.
We could even take them to fucking what do you call it? KO, because no cops have jurisdiction there.
Oh shit! Good idea.
You have to think about it. They have tracker. They're gonna come out there regardless.
They're not coming
They
out there.
yeah, no, they can't go out there. They have no jurisdiction.
or Sonny, what about that one cave we were talking about?
That is, but it's a dead end though, bro. And if we get trapped in there, it's like
That's
shooting fish in
true.
a fucking
Yeah,
barrel.
that is true.
I
We
definitely
have-
think you should have the
We have
conversation on the
multiple.
boat.
We should have multiple boats.
Yeah, I can
And
hand out
I
my
have
boat.
a jet ski.
Coyote, there is no jurisdiction. So.
That's probably the best fucking plan.
What kind of boats do we got? I got a 4-person dinghy.
I got a jet ski.
I can
I got a
swim.
dinghy as well. Mara has
I have
a
the jet ski.
long fin that goes 160 miles per hour.
How many seats?
Also, scuba tanks would be
have a ski
everybody who's going should have the scuba tank just in case.
Where do we get those fucking things at?
The fishing mart.
The dock.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I need to get
the
we need to get
So I think Fraser's boat, since it's faster and sits 4 seats, I'm thinking maybe our backup team is on that, and then our cop in the other one is on something similar to
Well, I
my
have
boat.
one tow, so we have two.
Oh, you got 2 160 boats. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that'll work. I think we do that.
How about jet skis?
If you want to split up more, but I mean, I don't think they're going to catch those
I have a
boats.
jet ski too.
You're just gonna have to make it quick.
So here's the question though: if he does bring 2 other units with him, do we take them with us, or do we just drop them there and just take?
I'd
I
say.
like the idea of dropping them.
I would.
You have to
I would
move
probably
quick.
say drop him.
Here's the
yeah,
thing, it's
but
like-
Leave his ass. We
let's
leave his
move it
ass on
quick with it.
Kyle. We leave
Wait,
his
are
ass
you?
on
No,
Kyle.
I don't think. I don't
Here's
think
the thing,
Kyle
right?
is-
Is do we?
There's no reason.
Do we
for that.
want to? If I wouldn't want to do it on the boats. I wouldn't want to give anybody the opportunity to film anybody in the family and possibly get away.
Yeah, no, I mean,
So if we were to do it at
everybody's got to
Kyle,
die.
It should be on the island.
Everybody has to die so they don't remember. That's going to happen.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Make sure you stage tuned.
Yeah.
He's 100% gonna fucking die.
So if he brings backup, they're going to die too. The complication is going to be you're going to have to kill them. They're going to hit their panic, and then you got to get out of there quick. So this Bobby guy you guys are kidnapping, he's got to get on the boat fast. No fucking around. If you got to cuff him, you cuff him.
Yeah, handcuffs.
I say we cuff him.
Well, if you cuff him, then he can't push his panic button.
But I'm saying the other two, when they go down, like a life alert,